for the 30 for 30, where you got to be the voice of the Celtics and then Ice Cube with the Lakers, how did this happen?
Well, interestingly enough, I was driving in my car, and the Bluetooth rang, and I pressed the button to answer it. It was my brother Bob, and he said, "Hey, Chris Herron, do you know who he is?"
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah, I saw him 30 for 30. I love that guy." And he said, "He's trying to reach you." I said, "Okay." So he called me next, and he said, "Hey, John Hawk, the producer of the 30 for 30 that I did and produced all these 30 for 30s, wants you to do Celtics Lakers 30 for 30. I mean, I couldn't believe it. I was like, yeah. So I called John Hawk, and he said, look, we're going to have you do the Celtics, and Ice Cube will do the Lakers. Are you interested in doing it? And I said, yes. He said, well, where do we send your contract? I said, dude, don't send me a contract. I'll do this for a grilled cheese sandwich, and I'll pay for it. Like, I mean, I would have done anything to be part of this documentary, this 30 for 30. So literally, I got off stage.
How important were the Celtics to you?
Growing up in Boston in the 80s, for a time, they were it. The Red Sox were always the team that broke our heart. The Patriots were always a bumbling sort of franchise, and the Celtics were the only real winners in Boston for a very long time. The Bruins won, but I was too young to know about that stuff. So it was really, they were everything for us in Boston, especially in the 80s. We felt everything about the rivalry that you see in 30-30, we felt it. We lived it. We breathed it. We were the lunch pail guys, and the Lakers were the Hollywood phonies. And, I still get mad to this day when I see Mark at the Lakers game sitting next to the Lakers bench and not identifying that he's a Celtics fan. I give him the business all the time because it's like, what are you doing sitting next to Kobe Bryant? He's like, well, I still like the Celtics. I'm like, you don't act like it. We still sort of have this thing, but they just gave us such a sense of pride and really, it's funny looking at the rivalry, juxtaposing it against the Cleveland and the Golden State sort of finals. It's really interesting that it's airing now because you just really get to see so many differences and how intense everything was back then as compared to now. Still intense for fans now, but for the players, it just doesn't seem as intense as it used to be.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.